Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brady Bunch, and welcome to my new video. Today I'm gonna be ranking another series. Today I'm gonna be ranking the Harry Potter series, all films from worst to best. And I just want to make this clear: I love every single film in this series, but just some I like more than others. So I think we should just get started with my number 8, not 7. My number 8 spot. This is gonna be Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I just found this movie to be very boring, and it didn't really touch on the key things that made the book so great, which was, going into Voldemort's past. That didn't really touch on that as much as I wanted. Draco becoming a Death Eater and all that. Didn't really touch on any of that stuff, and I just found the rest of the book just to be, the rest of the movie just to be really just boring. I didn't really find it entertaining to watch, and this is definitely the one that I am like, oh great, I have to watch Half-Blood Prince next. But coming in at my next spot, we're gonna have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This movie is great. I love it so much. It's just, I feel like it is the longest movie for some reason, but I still feel like they left out just a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know. I just felt like it went by too fast. But overall, this is just an amazing movie. I love the final battle between the Basilisk and Harry, and I just thought it was a great movie. I think it's a great movie. Coming in the number 6 spot, we're gonna have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Again with Half-Blood Prince, this movie is just boring. They're basically just camping the entire time. I do love some of the scenes, like with Bathilda turning into Nagini when we first see her for the first time. The Ministry of Magic scene is just perfect. And Malfoy Manor was just such a great scene. But just when they're just camping and doing nothing, I just felt boring. But all those scenes just make this movie so much better, because those are just perfect scenes that I absolutely love. So coming in the number 5 spot, we're gonna have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone for all you Europe people. But this movie is great. It brought the Wizarding World to the big screen, and the book was just amazing, and just to see it all translate onto the screen was just so amazing. And I love everything about it. It's just the fact that I felt like it kind of expanded, or just kind of took the whole movie to like know the characters. I feel like the story-wise, it's still amazing, but I don't think it's as good as the next 3 or 4. The next 4 picks are. So it's a great movie. I love it to death. But again, some of the CGI is a bit dated, especially that troll. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, the troll looks pretty bad. It was really good back in the day, but it's pretty bad. So coming in the number 4 spot, we're gonna have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I absolutely love this movie. When people say they don't like this movie, I don't know why. It is the shortest movie, and it's the longest book. So they did kind of leave out a bunch of stuff, but I still felt like it still hit on the key things. I don't think they really missed anything that important. Umbridge, she's one of the best parts about this movie. I absolutely love Umbridge. Well, I love to hate her. They got her so perfectly. Like, I hate her so much as the character, but just the actor who played her just portrayed her so greatly. Also, the final battle, just when they're all in like the Mystery of Magic, or I think that's what it's called. Just that whole scene, that's definitely the best part of the movie. Best part, for sure. It is just so good. I absolutely love it. And then when Sirius dies, just so heartbreaking when you see Sirius die. It's just a very sad part, but I love all the characters. I love Dumbledore's army. That was such a good. I just love this movie. I just do feel like they kind of left out some stuff. So that's why it's kind of getting the lower ranking, even though it's number 4 out of 8. Also, I just want to make it clear before I get to my top 3. I didn't include any of the Fantastic Beasts because I hate those movies, so they would obviously come out at the worst spots. I hate them. I've always hated Fantastic Beasts. I just think they should have kept it after Deathly Hallows Part 2. So I didn't include them. I hate those movies so much. And it's not even Harry Potter. Like, this is strictly Harry Potter. Once I finish Deathly Hallows, the book, I'll probably rank them too. I'm almost done with Deathly. Well, I'm not almost done. I'm about 200 pages in. So far, really good. Also, like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I need subscribers. So right now, I'm like at 0, so that doesn't really help me. But I guess coming in at the number 3 spot, we have The Goblet of Fire. Most people just hate this movie because they left out things and I do agree. I think that's mainly the reason why it got number 3. But spoiler, skip ahead in the video like 10 seconds. This is my favorite book so far. This is my favorite book in the whole series. I love the book so much. But I love the book. And they definitely left out some major things. Mainly the Quidditch World Cup. That was disappointing. They left out Ludo Bagman and Winky. Those are like the 3 major things that they left out. And it's like, what? Like, why'd you leave them out? Like, they're key things to the story. But, and Dobby. They left out Dobby too. That was kind of disappointing. But if you just kind of ignore that, which I didn't take in, like, I had to take in everything. Which it honestly might have even taken like the number 1 spot, possibly, if they added Ludo in the Quidditch World Cup. I don't know if it's better than my number 1, even if they added Ludo. I love the casting for this movie. I think the challenges are just such a creative take on this series, and I just thought this was such a great movie. I absolutely love it. The final scene with Voldemort and Harry, it's just one of my favorite scenes in the whole entire series. Absolutely love this movie. It's definitely one of my favorites. But coming into the number 2 spot, originally, when I first watched it, this was my favorite. But then when I rewatched them, it changed. But coming in at number 2, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This movie's amazing. By far the most dark and depressing in the series. We have Snape's death, which is very tragic. We have Fred, Dobby's in the first part. Whoops. We have Lupin and Tonks. Come on. Like, it's just so many people died in this movie, and it's so sad. But I think actually the major thing that I didn't like was that Neville, I love Neville in this movie. I think Neville's perfect until he kind of killed Voldemort. Like, it wasn't really Harry that finally, like, hit that last strike on Voldemort. It was more Neville because he killed Nagini. So, I didn't really, like, get that satisfaction that Harry Potter beat Voldemort. Neville did. Neville technically killed Voldemort. So I just thought that was a little stupid, which I think is probably why it's not better than my number 1 spot. But I think my number 1 spot is actually a very popular opinion. I think most people would put it at number 1. But I'll get to that in a second. My favorite part of this movie is, I think, not by far, but definitely gonna be the Prince's Tale when Harry goes back and looks at Snape's memories. Oh my god, that part is just... Oh, that's a great little scene. It touches on Snape's origins. I love that scene. Probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole entire series. Probably top 3. I absolutely love it. So well done. I love the epilogue. It's great. Just everything about this movie. It's intense. It's not really scary, but you know what I'm talking about. It's a great movie. I absolutely love it. I think it's very well done, and I absolutely love it. But coming into my number 1 spot, this is one of my favorite books. This is Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I absolutely love this movie. I've probably watched this one the most out of the series. This and Goblet of Fire, I've definitely seen the most. I've seen them roughly about 10 times each. I just love both of those movies, but this one definitely is probably my favorite. I just love the story. Sirius Black is my favorite character in the whole series, which is why I'm so depressed that he died in the 5th. But this movie is just so well directed. However, I gotta say, the final, I didn't like how the firebolt came at the very end. In the book, it actually comes like halfway through, and then they just put the firebolt in the final scene. And then, of course, that last frame. Ugh. It's so creepy. It's weird. I don't know. I hate that final frame. But other than that, though, this movie is near perfect. I absolutely love it. The acting is just so good. Buckbeak is a great addition. Lupin is actually, I think Lupin's my second favorite character in the whole series. I love Lupin. And it's just such a good movie. So that's my ranking of all 8 Harry Potter movies. Once I finish Deathly Hallows, I will obviously rank the books because they're my... I don't know. That and Timmy Failure are probably close to my favorite series. Maybe Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter too. But I love Timmy Failure because it's funny. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, subscribe and leave a like because it really helps me out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next ranking. Bye.